Thanks for coming in today. Go ahead and have a seat, make yourself comfortable. So hi, so I received a referral from your teacher and from your parents, and so why are you here today?
I think it might be because I'm easily distracted, and because I feel like I always have to be kind of like fidgeting and moving around. So I think that might be why I was recommended to.
Okay. So, how are you doing in school?
Not very good actually. I have low grades because when it comes to tests, I'll start to take the test. Like I'll do like the first couple problems and then I'll be like distracted. I'll be distracted by things, and then I'll go back to the problems and I won't have time to do them. So I just have to fill in whatever, and I usually fail. And I get in trouble a lot because I'm always talking, and the teacher tells me not to, but I keep talking, and then it's not very.
Okay, sounds a little frustrating for
Yeah.
you. Okay, and maybe for them too. So, how are things going at home?
It could be better, really. I feel like my parents are kind of stressed out a lot, and they're always having to tell me no, not to do things. But even when they tell me not to, like even before I to do something, I feel like I still it's just I don't really have much control over it. Like I'm just like hyper all the time. Like I kind of like have to do it. I feel like I'm really running my parents down. My family.
Okay. So, based on what I'm seeing today in session, and based on the questionnaire that I had you fill out before you came into session today, and the questionnaire that I had both your teacher fill out and your parents fill out, I feel like I can make a pretty definitive diagnosis at this point. And Nick,
Huh?
are you listening? Here. Okay. So I think that I can make a pretty definitive diagnosis right now. And have you ever heard of ADHD?
I think I might have in school, but I don't really remember. I probably was distracted.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the hallmarks of the diagnosis of the disease, or the disorder. So actually, ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. And based on what you've told me, you have a lot of the symptoms that are hallmark of this disorder. And as a result of that, I'd like to consider putting you on some medication to help with symptom improvement, to improve your quality of life both at home and at school. Nick, you okay? Okay. I see you're moving around a lot,
Yeah.
right? It's okay. All right. So the medications that I'd like to consider at this point is we have two options. Well, actually we have several options, but these two are my favorite. The first one is dextroamphetamine, and that is also known as Adderall. I'm going to try you on we're going to start on 1 milligram, and I'm going to have you come in next week, and I want to see how your symptom, over the next few weeks actually, and I want to see if you've had symptom improvement. And if you have, then great, we'll keep you on that. If not, then we'll look at increasing dosages or even changing medications. Everybody's body chemistry is different, everybody reacts differently to the medication. So the other one that we can try is called Ritalin. I'm sure you've heard of Ritalin before. So we'd probably start you on about a 0.3 of a milligram on Ritalin. The name of Ritalin actually is methylphenidate. Okay? So in addition to trying medication, I'd also like to look at a couple of options for you. One is, since you're doing so poorly in school right now, is tutoring. Do you think that would assist you?
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing that I'd like to consider is some family therapy. Because of the strained relationships at home, I think as your symptoms start improving the medication, I think we can start looking at some family therapy. In addition, we can also look at some behavioral therapy when you're coming to see me every week. And depending on how you're doing, we might even come more often. But we're going to start right now with having you come in every week. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we're done for today. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much, Nick, for coming in. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you can. Bye-bye.
You turn it off.